Hi, Jess. I was very excited to have you as a client. Could you tell me what your business is about and why did you decide to go on YouTube and actually do it in such a big volume?
Yeah, I'm Jess Ramos. I am a social media content creator in the data analytics and tech field. My audience is primarily on LinkedIn and Instagram. So YouTube wasn't really something I had tapped into quite yet. And I actually have data analytics courses. And I've heard that YouTube is really good for driving course sales. And it's also a platform that I just hadn't built an audience on yet. So I wanted to just try something new and see if it could result in sales for my courses.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. But before you started working with me, what made you think that you wanted to proceed with me exactly? Because there are a lot of ways to do YouTube. You could do it yourself, you could hire somebody else. What made you think that our agency is the best option?
Well, I knew doing it myself was not even like an option for me because I'm already so busy.
Yeah.
And it takes a ton of time to edit YouTube videos, but not only that, it's not my area of expertise. So before I was planning my own YouTube videos, just like coming up with topics that I wanted to talk about. And I was working with a video editor who was really good at like just very clean, like course style editing, but it didn't have that like YouTube element to it. So I was really looking for a YouTube editor that understood YouTube, not just the video editing part, but someone who could actually help me grow on YouTube and appeal to that sort of an audience.
Got it. And could you tell me more about where did you start with YouTube? How many email subscribers you had, how many sales cores you had, and did YouTube help?
Before starting with you, I had around 23,000 email subscribers, and I was accumulating anywhere from like 10 to 30 new email subscribers per day through my different lead magnets and social medias. But already in the first 2 months of working together, I've grown my email list to over 27,000. And now I'm consistently getting 100 to 200 new email subscribers per day.
200 subscribers per day. Wow, that's a lot.
And most of them are coming from YouTube because that's the only like major change I've had recently. So I do think that increase is from YouTube.
Yeah, and so you're using your email list to nurture people, right? To tell them about your courses and to sell courses as well through this platform.
Yeah, so my email list before was mostly like a weekly, like send out, like here's some information, just kind of nurturing my audience on a deeper level. And then a few months before I started working with you, I started doing like email automations and actually setting up like, more set funnels to sell my courses, which was, kind of fruitful. It worked pretty well, but I'm finding that YouTube has been a really good way to increase my volume through my email funnels. But I'm also noticing higher conversion too.
Okay, yeah, sounds great. And how about all the other aspects of YouTube creation? How does it feel now to have a team who handles the whole process and versus doing it yourself as you did before or with other editor?
It's been really great. As someone who's incredibly busy, I don't even have my brain half the time. Like if I had to sit there and like come up with like a strategy and write out outlines and edit and like write the descriptions of the videos, I think it would be too much of a barrier for me to even start on YouTube, especially the amount of videos I'm doing at this point. So it's been really helpful to have a team handle it all. I basically just like show up, film, send it over, and then everything comes back ready to go really quickly, actually. I don't know how y'all edit the videos so quickly. Sometimes I'll actually edit too quickly. I'm like, whoa, slow down. I can't film for 2 more days.
Oh, that's hilarious. Thank you. How about like all the other aspects of the service, maybe turnaround times, like conversations, communication, revisions? How do you feel about that?
I would say turnaround time is actually insanely fast. Like I would think that it would maybe take like a week or so to get, a video back or to kind of get batches every 1 to 2 weeks. But I get videos back sometimes in like 1 to 2 days, like completely edited after I film them. And I was really impressed by that, especially because I'm filming like technical coding content. And I know it probably takes a lot of time to put together like my screen share and my code, and then also adding in like, technical notes and graphics. So I've been very impressed with the turnaround time, especially because a lot of my creator friends, they complain because their editors will take like 2 or 3 weeks to get like one video back. And I'm like,
that's weird.
No. Yeah. I would be so annoyed. That's way too long. So turnaround time, great. I would say revisions, also great. Like I don't even have to do like 2 rounds of revisions, hardly ever, because I just communicate what I want. And I feel like, you and your team read my mind and like know what I'm looking for.
Awesome. Thank you very much. So what would you say to somebody who's on the fence about working with us?
I would say that getting on YouTube in general has been very fruitful and rewarding, but long form videos are a lot of work. It's definitely hard to do. So you want to work with someone who is going to take the strategy, the editing. You want someone who's going to take all of that off your plate so you can just focus on being the expert, filming your content, and that's it. It's definitely worth building an audience on YouTube, but if you're going to do it, get someone to actually handle, everything else other than the filming, which I recommend Victoria for, obviously.
Thank you. How many hours would you say this is saving you, like working with us, roughly?
I don't even know. I mean, if I were editing my own videos, I don't even know how long that would take me, and I don't want to find out. Like, it would probably take me multiple days to edit a video. Like, I think it saves me a lot of hours, and like, I'm not editing, I'm not having to research as much and do the strategy. But I'll say too, it's not just saving me hours, it's also allowing me to do more volume. So maybe instead of just doing 1 to 2 videos a month all on my own, I'm able to do 8 to 12 videos a month because all I have to do is show up, film, and then it magically comes back ready to go.
Cool. Okay, Jess, thank you very much for laying out all those details about working with us. Hope this will be valuable for somebody watching and thinking about starting their YouTube journey.